We've got a great track this weekend put together by Snowshoe Bike Park. The Cat 2-3 course and the Cat 1 Pro course share the same top section where they'll hit the Cupcake Road Gap, go into OG, and then Upper Pro DH. That's where the course is split, and our Cat 1s and Pros will be taking Lower Hairball all the way to the finish line. The majority of the Lower Hairball section is the exact same track used for the World Cup in 2019, so all of the riders' skills will be tested this weekend. We're about to go racing at Snowshoe, West Virginia for round number 2 of Downhill Southeast, presented by Terrapin. And here we've got our top 10 riders in our Pro Men's Division. Isaac Leifson was on top with a 4:22.07 in seating, 21 seconds clear of the field, so everybody's got their work cut out for him as Sean Kelly drops in, running for 9.5 MTB. Course is relatively dry up there in the open, but here's Kelly. He's on 10 gallon right now. Good conditions up there, but he's into OG, and you'll start to hear some different noises from the bike and the riders. They get into this sloppy middle wood section.
Give her the beans, bud.
And now Kelly has made his way into Lower Hairball. Oh, and listen to the slop underneath his tires right there. This stuff got hammered with rain on Friday and has not dried out a lick since. So Kelly running for 9.5 MTB to the finish line with a 5:11.94 to kick us off. Here's TJ Henson. Henson riding for Tilted Earth. Went 7th in seating. Had a huge crash at Massanutten right at the finish line, so great to see TJ back out at the races and, quite frankly, throwing down this weekend. So Henson into OG right here. Let's see what he does. There's a lot of line options. Oh, and Henson's going rock drop line. He's 8.6 up on Kelly. So let's see what Henson can do. Can he hold it together down here in Lower Hairball? So many sections to catch you out once you get to the lower part of this track. And through these final jumps, there's some rhythm options in there. Oh, and it looks like Henson had a clean run. He's 10.96 up on Kelly with a 5 minutes flat. Henson into the hot seat. And there's Jack DiChiara out of the gate riding for Pro Builds Racing up and over the Cupcake Road Gap. I thought I might have seen a speck of dust pop up from his tire. Definitely drying up a lot where the track is in the sun. So DiChiara into this decision maker section. He's going rock drop line as well, and he's 1.17 up on Henson. DiChiara trying to keep it tidy. He's in Lower Hairball. Basically the same exact lower section as the World Cup in 2019, so a great test for all of our regional racers here in the Southeast, and a good opportunity to get some tire tracks on the course ahead of the World Cup in September. And it's 2.58 in the green for DiChiara, who goes into the hot seat. Seth Stevens then. He's riding for Specialized Bicycles. He's a danger man out here. Had a great season last year in Cat 1. He stepped it up to Pro. Got tons of skills, and you need to pull all the tricks out of your bag here on this track. You get a little bit of everything, and a big dub right there. So Stevens sending that double out of 10 gallon large, trying to take any rocks out of play. Okay, and Stevens got a new line right here. He's 2.8 into the red. Plenty of track left to go as he opts to go outside and hop over the last big rock. Pretty smooth right there in that turn from Stevens. A little better than what we've seen, so maybe he's making up some time down here. Oh, and definitely took some time right there, hitting the big double, 5.5 up. So Seth Stevens with a 4:53 going into the hot seat. Rafa Fajaira out of Charlotte, North Carolina, running for Alta Designs. Fajaira, he's looking for a spot on the Brazilian national squad to race the World Cup this fall at Snowshoe. Oh, nice line right there. Basically the same speed as Stevens coming out of 10 gallon. Angles just don't quite do this section justice. It's really steep and nasty. He's 3.64 up with a smooth line there through the Turkey Rock section. That's what we call that one. So can Rafa hold this advantage to the bottom? Lots of rocks in between him and the finish line. Oh, Fahira, my goodness! Takes it right to the edge of the tape. Watch out, photographers. Oh, and he's on a good one. 1.7 up at the finish line. So Rafa Fahira besting Stevens. Jake Kahn then riding for Danny Cycles. Kahn with an opportunity for a good result here. He's been building this season. Great upper section to get your flow started in your run. Looking very smooth right there from Kahn, and this is really where the action starts. And he's on that middle line as well, so just 1.71 back, extremely doable. There's so much track left. Oh, excuse me, that was the outside line from Kahn. Took it all the way around. So he's 1.71 back up at that top split on Fahira at the Turkey Rocks. Oh no. Good speed in that corner, a bit of an oversteer. Small dab, not going to lose any time there though. It's really steep. So Kahn bouncing through those rollers. Oh my goodness, look at the time he pulled back. 10 seconds up, that's a 4:41 for Kahn. Well, we've got Steve Estabrook riding for Defiant Racing. Definitely a man with some speed on track. He will risk it today. You can take some risks today, it can pay off, but there's a lot of slop that can catch you out. Oh, and a new line right there from Estabrook. He went full inside. Different setup into the turn, but that looked like it worked really well for him.
Yeah, man.
And, yep, he's on the triple drop line, I believe. Oh, okay, that was a good line through there. Interesting line, different one than what we've seen. So he's up right there. Split number 1. Looking composed right there as well. Things can go south quick in lower hairball. Oh, and the big double out of Estabrook. So this should be a good one. Oh, and it is. 4:34, 6.4 seconds up for Steve Estabrook. Matt Driscoll, our number 2 seeded rider from yesterday's session. He was 21 seconds back on Lifeson. He put down a 4:43. Track is faster today. It's still sloppy though. Okay, Driscoll's on the upper line. It's a more direct line, a little rougher. Looks to be going good though. Let's see what he can do to that time of Estabrook. Oh, just 1.75 back, so absolutely nothing going into Upper Pro DH, and now he's in lower hairball. So the Pro Builds Racing rider on a good one right here. Oh yeah, looking strong, extremely composed through the mud. So, yep, Driscoll's got the big dub. He's got some speed, folks. It's going to be a good time. Oh, and a 4:29. Wow. About 15 seconds faster than his seating. So here's Walker Shaw, riding for Santa Cruz Bicycles. The big man out of Pisgah Forest, North Carolina. Plenty of racing experience here at Snowshoe. Looking to build on his podium finish at round 1 in Massanutten. So Shaw into the Turkey Rock section, and oh, he's on a middle line right here. Like the line choice, and took it outside of the bottom. 1.83 back then at split number 1 with lots of track left. Shaw definitely one of the more fit riders in the field. He does it all on all disciplines. So this long track will not faze him a bit. So let's see what Shaw can do. Can he turn that red to green down at the bottom? Oh, and a different rhythm right there. Shaw with the scrub and double. And look at that. 0.67 up on Driscoll. 428.6 for Shaw. That brings us to our final rider, Isaac Lifeson, riding for Factor Components. Doing it on his custom designed and welded frame. It's been treating him well all weekend. It's a big bike. I know he wants to get it up to speed here at Snowshoe and carrying good speed there out of 10 gallon. We're getting into some of the slower, more technical bits though. Let's see what he's got. Well, I said slower, more technical bits, but look at the speed of the man. 7.85 and opting for that outside line, just incredibly direct. Didn't mess around with those rock drops at all. Oh yeah, just throwing her right into that corner. This is a great run from Leifson. And Leifson on the traditional double line, different than Shaw, but he had 7 seconds to play with right there. And look at that time, 4:19.1. Isaac Leifson going to take the win here at round number 2 for Downhill Southeast at Snowshoe. So it's Leifson with the win, Walker Shaw in second, and Matt Driscoll in third. Congratulations, gentlemen. Great ride. We got our pro women up next. Jordan Bell, Lily Driver, Caitlin Farmer, and Caroline Washam, who was your number 1 seeded rider.
Come on, Jordan.
So Jordan Bell will kick us off, riding for Camp 3. Bell, nice rhythm there through 10 gallon. It's a good way to get into your run. Oh, we've got a new angle right here. This is just below 10 gallon. Chance to catch your breath, and Jordan's going to be dropping into the Turkey Rocks. Crossing over West Ridge Road right there. Just a moment for riders to catch their breath, because then the track is full on, completely sloppy. So there's Bell into the Turkey Rock section, opting for this outside. A good line, as we've seen. Oh, and then cutting it back. Very nice line right there. That avoids the deepest mud. And Bell going to kick us off with a 9:30.2. We got Lily Driver racing for the Gravity Academy. Nicely over Cupcake right there. As you can see, good course conditions up top. Really, all the grip is there, all the speed that you want is there. Could be deceiving for these racers, though. It's been quite a few hours since they've been on track, and you drop in, you get the good conditions, and then once you get to the woods, it is a completely different story, and they really don't know what's in store until they hit the woods. So Lily's going to make her way towards this first split. We can get a time check here into OG.
Nice.
So 6 seconds back on Bell up there at the top. Lily setting up for a nice direct line over those rocks. Yeah, that's going to give her great speed into these turns. Next section's pretty flat as well, so you're going to carry all that speed from the Turkey Rocks down. And this is lower hairball, that steep right turn. Driver navigating that safely. You can hear the water underneath her wheels right there. So the Gravity Academy racer, she's going to go green by 49 seconds. My goodness. 8:41.19. There's so much time to be had if you can carry your speed in lower hairball. So riding for Black Widow BMX. This is Caitlin Farmer. Oh, look at the steez right there over the Cupcake Road Gap. Feeling very loose today. I believe this is Farmer's first season at racing at this level in Downhill Southeast. She was second in seeding yesterday with a 7:21.9. Farmer making her way under the lift, and this is where the race really starts. Into OG. Everybody pretty much taking that rock drop line. It's a great line on. She's 16 seconds up. Also, okay, different line. So completely different line for our first 3 racers here in Pro Cat 1 Women. And, it's a 7:07. So great run from Farmer. She was, about 15 seconds up on her seeding runs. This is our final racer, Caroline Washam. She was first in seeding with a 5:43 and goes large right there over Cupcake. So Washam, she's got the extra adrenaline for the race run right here. Washam running for Live Cycling, SRAM Industry 9, and Troy Lee Designs. Was a competitor in the 2019 World Cup, actually qualified 11th on a similar course. Essentially the same bottom half. Different top half here though for Downhill Southeast. Great to mix it up. It's a long, physical course. And here is Washam dropping in to OG. We'll have to check this line choice in Turkey Rocks. Yep, cuts over. Same line as Driver right there. She's 8.98 up on Farmer. So we'll see what the time will tell at the finish line. And Washam goes fastest by 40 seconds, 6:27.65. Great run right there. It's some extremely challenging conditions. Congratulations to all these ladies. Caroline Washam going to take the win at round number 2, Downhill Southeast at Snowshoe Mountain, presented by Terrapin. Caitlin Farmer in second, Lily Driver in third. What a great race. That was incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the racers, the spectators, families, staff at Snowshoe Mountain. It always delivers a great race here in Snowshoe. We will see you guys at round 3 at Windrock. Thank you to Terrapin, our presenting sponsor for 2021 Downhill Southeast.